Michelle Malkin thinks, yeah, maybe they are. Michelle, what do you mean?
Well, let's put it this way, Neil. I don't think that President Obama, the community organizer-in-chief who cut his ideological teeth at the foot of ACORN, the Chicago-based left-wing radical group, is going to stand in the way of what they're doing, because it enhances and aids his cause here, his program for a massive mortgage entitlement. That has been the #1 item on ACORN's agenda for 4 decades, and we have funded this organization. Our taxpayer dollars have gone to it for some 40 years now. 40% of their entire budget comes from taxpayer money, and they've turned around and plowed that into hyper-partisan, hyper-political causes, including this one, increasing the power of their own organization and government meddling in the housing market.
But you know, you could look at what's going on here, and it could boomerang, even if you were right, it could boomerang on the Obama administration, because the 9 million homeowners you're expected to want to save with this $75 billion mortgage rescue package, $275 billion if you include the rescue for Fannie and Freddie.
Right.
If everyone were to take advantage of that, it'd be a hell of a lot more than 9 million people, and you'd have a huge bill on your hands. So maybe they don't want this.
Oh no, they do want this. That is part of their driving agenda. And I agree with you that it could boomerang. And in fact, what they fail to realize is that if you subsidize this bad behavior, you're simply going to get more of it. And what's going to happen is, you're hearing it already from homeowners who have been paying their bills on time, is they're going to scratch their heads and say, wait a minute, I'm a complete chump. What am I doing paying my bills on time? That's not the way to go. And it's already encouraging. I mean, you know, you're very familiar, of course, with the term jingle mail, and people just walking away from paying because they know that, you know, that is the better thing to do. They reward bad behavior. They subsidize more of it, and of course they're punishing people who are doing the right thing.
Sorry to jump on you there, Michelle, but what do you make of the argument espoused by those in favor of this to say, look, if we don't help these guys out, well, you guys are going to suffer. In other words, your home values are going to tumble, the mortgage market's going to still be in disarray, so it's in everybody's interest. Everyone has skin in the game.
Right, and of course that was President Obama's message yesterday when he was in Arizona, that we all pay. Oh no, we don't all pay. Only responsible people are paying here. And of course, if you're only addressing people who own homes, then you might be able to say that. But what about all of the people out there who are renters? I'm a renter. I'm somebody who chose not to buy more house than I could afford, and there are a lot of people out there like me, normal people out there, who are just wondering who in Washington is speaking for us.
Well, could be that you're just cheap and you're sitting on a pile of cash, too. We don't know.
that is true. But one last thing I'd say about ACORN, too, is that they need more scrutiny of their own practices here, particularly the ACORN Housing Corporation, which has done a fabulous job over the last 4 years of parlaying all their government money, and because of it's all fungible, into these kind of hyper-political activities. And they're basically a PAC. They're basically the political arm of the White House.
That's another show and another segment. Michelle, always great having you on. Thank you very much.